Welcome to Social Work 2302, Lifespan and Human Development for summer of 2019. My name is LaShawn Bold, and I am an associate professor in practice here in the School of Social Work. I wanted to come to you and welcome you to the class and show you around a little bit. What I'm going to do is show you around the course briefly here so you'll know how to navigate a little bit. And then you'll be expected to sort of fly on your own, if you will. I'm coming to you today from my home office, which is not at the beach. I know you see a big sign back there that says beach. It is not at the beach. It is just that I always wish I was at the beach. So, being that it's summertime, that's very fitting. And I hope that you all do have a chance to do some of this course from the beach, but if you don't, it's okay. You just enjoy the course. Let's move on. I'm going to lower my screen here and make sure that I'm still here, way over here. And so you can still hear my voice and almost see my face on the screen. I'm in the student view here, and I wanted to show you what it's going to look like from your viewpoint. You should have a home page there, and that's where I'm at now. I'm on the home page, and when you come to the home page, you'll see instructor, syllabus, you'll see these little icons, and when you click on those icons, those are a good guide for you. So I would suggest starting there to see what's going on. Do not, it is against my advice, to jump over here into the course and jump over here into the syllabus before you start. You should always start from the beginning so that you can make sure you have all of the instructions. So just like they tell you in most things, read the instructions first, so that way you don't have to back up. Okay, so I'm going to show you over here. If you go to Getting Started, you'll see that there is a course overview here. So this is the Getting Started, and you may see it, it might look like something like that. Let me click these this way. It might look something like this. If it does, just click it, and then you have the rest of the information comes down. So here you'll see a course overview, and this will tell you everything you need to know about the class right there. Okay, and I'm going to post this video there, but I'm thinking I will probably also send this video out in an announcement so that you'll know where to get started. Okay, so I'm going to go back to home, and before we move any further, I just want to tell you a few things about learning and kind of how I like to see students learn. I am a facilitator. That is my job. I'm a facilitator and a guide as you learn. But a big part of what we do here is your part. And that is where you read and you keep up a good pace with the course, and you contact me if you have difficulty. I'm very quick to respond typically. So I wanted to make sure that you understand that those are the things that are going to be expected of you, and there are some other instructions there, but it's really important that we communicate over the summer. One of the things that I think sometimes online students do is they think that this is just going to be easy breezy. I'll wait a few weeks before I get started, or I'll wait till the end of the summer, or I'll procrastinate. That is a big mistake. This class actually has a team project, which is a group team presentation. The presentation and the information itself is not difficult, and forming a team is not a difficult thing as long as you go step by step. I promise you, if you will follow the instructions one step at a time in this course and pace yourself out evenly, you will do so well in this class. Communicating with me is one of the best things you can do. If you have questions about anything, you can ask me. If there are questions about Canvas, Canvas is amazing in that they will respond rather quickly to you. So those are just a few tips. I just want to show you around. So I showed you where to get started. That's the getting started area. There's a course overview. There's information about me if you're interested there. There is also, let me go back here. Here's the syllabus. This is a required activity that you review the syllabus. I expect every student to have reviewed the syllabus before you ask me any questions. So typically if you have a question about a due date or anything, if you email me, I'm probably going to say, did you check the syllabus? There's some course expectations, what's required for what kind of computer you have, what's going to be needed there. And then there's some extra resources there that you're going to want to be familiar with. So I would say start with getting started. Let's go back. I'm in the modules now. I'm going to go ahead and show you what the modules look like. And I accidentally left mine open here. But when you first come on, you're going to see all of these modules here and the things that are expected of you. So as you can see, there are 11 modules here. So there's approximately 11 weeks in the class. There is no final in this class. There is no course text for this class, as you'll see on the syllabus. But your modules are here, and within each module, you'll see there's readings, there's media, video, there's lectures, and then there's discussion. Okay, so it's set up pretty nicely, I think. It's organized very well. But in order to get to the assignments and do things, everything requires that you finish one first and then move to the next. So that's really important that you understand. You need to go all the way through Module 1 and do the activities and everything there, and then go to Module 2. That's very important. As you can see over here, you have prerequisites. So you can't even start. It won't open for you until you've done Module 1. I want to note too that this class has been compressed, if you will, to include sort of a couple of modules together. So you'll have Module 2A and then Module 2B. That's important to understand. And then you'll move on. There's not an A and a B here. There's not an A and a B here. But it had to be compressed so that we can include all of the information in 11 weeks. Is this a difficult class, you might say? No, not if you read and follow the instructions and do the assignments just like any other class. This class is not terribly difficult, but there is a requirement of a team project, okay? You're going to be involved starting at, I believe, is it week 2? Week 2, let's see. Yes. So in week 2, you'll see an area that says team activities. You need to read through that before you start the activities, okay? Read your syllabus and read through this area. So one of the first things that you're going to do in the class is introduce yourself. So let me back up a little bit. In Module 1, there is an assignment there called Video Introduction. You, like I'm doing now, are going to videotape yourself introducing yourself to the class. There are some very specific questions that you're going to answer in your video. This is a requirement that will help group people into their teams. So you want to make sure that you do this so that you can get in a team. You all will be expected to get in your team on your own. I'm not going to put you in teams, okay? You're going to pick your teams, which you might be glad about. If any of you have had any other courses with me, like professionalism last semester, that type of thing, you may already know some people. You may be familiar with one another. This is a smaller class. I believe there's 20-something people in this class. So you want to get started on the teams. So you'll want to look at all the video discussions. So you'll make your video and then go back and watch others' videos, and then figure out who you want to be a team with, connect with those people, and then start on the team activities. Okay, it'll come to you. You don't have to write all this down. Just it will come, and if you have any questions later, let me know. But read all of the materials and the syllabus before you send me any questions over email. Okay, so let's go back to the modules. So you'll see that I'm clicking in a lot of different places here, and just to familiarize yourself, go ahead and click on through stuff. Figure out where you're at. Get your bearings before the class, before you just jump right in. Figure out this is your home page, okay? These are your icons. If you want to see the syllabus, click right there, or you can even click over here to the left. Here's your syllabus, basic information, what's expected. I want to point out too that the School of Social Work actually has what we call educational professional standards, and we call those the EPOS. So you're going to see what your outcomes are, and they're related directly to these competencies. So in this class, you're going to see that you will have accomplish these competencies. You'll engage diversity and difference in practice, and you'll assess individuals, families, groups, organizations, and communities. That's a big part of what you do in the beginning of social work, is do assessment. So that's what you'll be doing in this class. And I will give you another video about the specific presentation assignment and the specific case study assignment. So familiarize yourself with this, understand what your assignments are, think about where they fit into your plan and your schedule. I'm rolling through these really fast because I want you to see that these are the main assignments. I'm going to do a separate video on the syllabus, so we'll talk about that in a minute. I just wanted to give you an opportunity to see where you're at. So be sure that you roll through this, and then in a minute I'll show you another video with the syllabus. Okay, this is where announcements are. You want to check those announcements regularly. Check your email. Everything I do comes across email and announcements. It is not an excuse to say, well, I didn't see the email. You need to check your email. If you don't see it, check your junk mail, check your announcements, and do that at least twice a week. This is going to be a fast semester. One more thing I wanted to point out about the home page is over here. Look here. You have a little to-do list there. There's a course calendar, and all of the things that you have coming up show up right over here. You see all that? Perfect. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything I wanted to let you know specifically. No, I think that's good. You'll probably have some questions as we go along, and that's just fine. If you need to conference, I can conference over Skype. I can conference over the phone. We can conference over email. We can conference over Zoom. I can meet you in person on campus. I live very close to campus. Obviously, I don't live at the beach. But I really want to just wish you a great semester. It's going to be fast, but it's going to be very helpful to you in the long run with all of the assignments. Stay on it, get started early, and you will do just great in this class.